the 30th. What? Is it really? We are a day away from those mortgage payments, those rent payments. Oh, in December. Good morning everybody. Another chilly start to the day, isn't it? It's beautiful out though. Feels very much like a November, December day, doesn't it? Here's a live look outside. This is our tower cam shot in Ocala with some high, thin cloudiness. It is absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Current temperatures around Central Florida, 44 degrees in Ocala. It's 46 in Leesburg, 54 in Orlando, 54 degrees in Sanford, and about 50 degrees, 50 in Daytona Beach. Yeah. Yukon says no, it's not chilly, it's perfect. Good morning. I can vibe with that. It's cool. I mean, it just depends on exactly where you are, right? Like Ocala's at 44. That's a little chilly, but we're at 59 in Melbourne. That's less chilly. So it's lovely. It's a lovely start no matter where in town you are. Forecast today, though, does recover. I have a feeling the sweatshirt version of what I'm wearing will come off at some point today. It's going to be beautiful. 65 degrees by 11 o'clock. It's 72 degrees by 1 and 74 3 o'clock this afternoon. So yeah, partly cloudy skies will feel great. Here's a look kind of neighborhood by neighborhood. 77 in Melbourne, 71 in Daytona Beach, and 73 in Leesburg. So comfortable readings, getting better and better. Yukon says, yeah, I know I'm lucky today. 59 years. Or degrees. A little caterpillar in a funny cocoon this morning again. I get you, Cindy. Got to stay nice and bundled up. All right, so it's beautiful this morning. It's going to be beautiful this afternoon. Gotta love it. Real quick, before I dive in too deep, heads up, 10 a.m. today, because I had no voice on Tuesday and I was forbidden from the company to do any kind of Facebook or anything. We're going to do our year-ender tracking the tropics at 10 a.m. today. Okay, so join us there. We're going to look out and see what the season was, forecast accuracy, all that fun stuff. So join us then for that. But in the meantime, we are looking very, very nice out in the tropics. No tropical development expected the next 7 days. Hopefully that will continue. And that's not the subject of today's Tracking the Tropics. Today's Tracking the Tropics is more going to be discussing the other things, like what happened today, yada, 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 yada. All right. So we're in the midst of kind of a temperature roller coaster. We hit the dip, and now we're going to be starting the climb. Today we'll go to 70, but by Sunday afternoon, we're going to hit 84 degrees. So yeah, we're going and going and going. Cindy says, fitting to do the last Tracking the Tropics on the actual last day of the official hurricane season. I suppose, if my voice hadn't given out, we would have done it Tuesday, but there's that. In the meantime, though, every theme park in Central Florida decorated for the holidays. It is beautiful. Definitely the long sleeves this morning, but through the day today, it's looking good. This evening's looking good. If you're heading out to Universal Studios, it's looking beautiful as well. Great forecast. Great forecast for this afternoon into tonight. Great forecast. So the next couple of days are trending warmer and warmer and warmer, right? Take a look at Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast. See what's doing. The warming temperatures and then the dropping temperatures. Now, that said, this weekend, of course, we're timing it out to be nice and warm, right? 82 for tomorrow, 83 for Saturday, 84 for Sunday. A few showers around Sunday, but Saturday, of course, is the OUC Orlando Half Marathon. We are the official broadcast sponsor, and I feel like half of WESH is broadcasting on this thing, / running it. Sheldon, Stuart, Michelle, they're all running it. My brother's running it. It's going to be a little warm, a little humid. It's not going to be like summertime levels, but race starts at 7:15, and it's going to be in the upper 60s. We'll be in the lower 70s fairly quickly. So Plan accordingly. My brother Frank says, not this one. No, the scrawny brother, Jason. And what I think is so funny is my brother Jason, who's running the half marathon, continuously sends me his pacing and his text messages, and he's like, beat that Stuart Moore. I showed it to Stu, and Stu's like, yeah, your brother's probably going to beat me. So anyway, it was kind of funny. I don't even know if the two of them have ever met, but there's like a fun rivalry, and I hope that if my brother sees Stu at the race that he'll say something sarcastic, snarky. Wendy says, start hydrating now for that race. Yeah, definitely a good idea to do that. Definitely a good idea to do that. Yup. All right, so that's kind of where we're at in terms of the forecast. It's a nice milder setup this afternoon with temperatures into the mid-70s. Look out to the Gulf of Mexico. Tomorrow we're getting warmer, and we're watching that area of low pressure kind of get going in the Gulf of Mexico, and that's going to eventually start sweeping more and more moisture into our area really come Sunday. Okay, so in the meantime, our winds are going to start to turn. We're going to start to warm things up. But for weekend purposes, both Saturday and Sunday are going to start to warm up little bit by little bit by little bit. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. But things are going to start to warm up. So here's a look at our Saturday, 83, a quick sprinkle. Sunday, few showers, 30% coverage of rain. Yeah. Oh, geez, Chris. I'm sorry to hear that the HVAC is out. You know, you mentioned that, though. I've got, I pay, and I've said this like so many times before. One of the things that I do is I pay, it's like $200 for the year, and it basically involves an HVAC person coming out and checking the system twice a year. They called me to do the fall/winter inspection, and when I called back, they never called me, so I have to call them. But anyway, I highly suggest that. That way, you have your stuff looked at prior to needing it. And I apologize. Gosh, Chris, it's been chilly these last couple of days. Probably not the most fun weather pattern to not have heat. Taylor says, my daughter is in one parade Saturday morning and another parade at one Daytona in the afternoon. 2 concerts later in the week, then another parade. Wow. I have a haircut. Although also, y'all, anybody that lives around Lake Mary, tomorrow is the tree lighting, and Christina Watkins and I are doing the tree lighting over there in your city hall. So if you're looking for something to do on a Friday night, come down to the tree lighting. Say hello. My dearest friend Christina Watkins doing the thing with me. That'll be a lot of fun. Mine has been down for a while too. Ted, I'm sorry to hear that. That's tough. Oh my God, inside got down to 59. That's too chilly. Catherine says St. Cloud has their annual Christmas parade this Saturday at 10 a.m. plus an amazing craft sale. Oh, that sounds fun. Robert, how did your flight go yesterday? What did you think of Alex's new airplane? So my flight was good. I did 8 takeoffs and landings, and definitely worked out. I will say I'm going to go fly again tomorrow, and I hope that I'm able to take my lessons from yesterday and apply them to tomorrow. But yeah, it was productive. And then, Alex's airplane. Listen, y'all have to understand something. Alex bought basically the plane that I want to buy one day, which we're not talking millions. Like general aviation aircraft, the sky is the limit, but you can get in around the price of a nice pickup truck. And so, Alex has a Mooney, and the airplane I've always wanted is a Mooney. So one day I'll get there. And the cool thing is it's like a house, right? Like it's not like a car where it's a depreciating asset. With an airplane, you have to maintain it, but it basically will hold its value like a house. So that's kind of the thing. That's at least that's my sale to my wife is that it will hold its value. So you just kind of have to put the maintenance into it, but it's, if you're going to fly it, it's going to make it work. Yeah. Just the parking space costs a lot more. Well, that's true. That's true. The parking space does. Shirley, is it like a boat? How so? Because I've heard people's favorite 2 days are the day they buy the boat and the day they sell the boat. I would say an airplane is expensive, but it's, any hobby is, yeah. Constant upkeep, yes. Yeah, there's constant upkeep for sure. Have I recovered from the Big Bang Theory finale? Well, it's funny. After the Nobel scene, when they go back to the apartment and start playing the song, I'm like, I literally said out loud, oh, so this is how they're going to end the show? And I was like, I felt this throw and thrust of emotion. And then when they put the credit screen up, I was like, I hate it and I love it. Damn it. I was like, So yeah, that was what it was. Oh well. I'm sad that show's done. Yeah, boat break out another 1,000. Yeah, an airplane. Well, I don't know. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. How long have I been flying? I took my first solo on my birthday in 2012. So I think I started flying in like 2008, and it took me a while. And then I stopped flying for a while. And so I've just started getting back into it. So it's been a while. Yeah, but my first solo was in my birthday 2012, I believe. So a minute. Yeah, I've been flying on and off for a minute with some good breaks in between. Yeah. So anyway, beautiful weather to go flying today. Hopefully beautiful weather to go flying tomorrow. That's my plan at least. Saturday, that front is approaching us. That's what's bringing up the humidity for that race. That's what's bringing up the temperatures. Showers not moving in really until Sunday. Sunday's the day as a cold front starts to approach us that we're going to start to see some rains, right? Yeah. Sunday's the day we're going to start to watch those rain chances rise. But you'll notice on the 7-day forecast, right, that the rain chances go up. And then as that front clears us, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, down. Down. No, Shirley, no snow. Not doing any snow in Central Florida. Nope. Nope. David, how many more lessons how many lessons do you need until you go solo again? So I'm reintroducing myself. So, how many ever it takes, I'm not in a rush. I'm a father. I have 2 kids. I want to make darn sure that when I start flying by myself again, that I'm good. So that's what I'm working on. Lindsay says going to Tampa to watch the Lightning tonight. That sounds fun. How are they doing this year? I don't even know. Yeah. What does it look like for next weekend? Oh, you're not even happy with the 7-day. You got to go beyond that. All right. So I said snow. I don't know. Did I say snow? I don't even know. Why does it only seem to rain on the weekends? I mean, a 30% chance of rain's not that bad, Bo. At least there's that, right? Like, it's not 70%. It's not even 40%. But it's not 20%. Let's see here. Ronald Scott, let's do it right so you can enjoy with the family. That's the thing. I want to do it right. And then I could take you up too, Mr. Ronald. That's the goal. But Ronald, Alex is Mooney. Oh, God. We're cruising at 140 knots. He's burning 8.5 gallons an hour. I'm like, oh, God. This Mooney is such an unbelievable airplane. Man. I could, Chris. I don't know that I will, but I could. Tiffany, he said no snow. Yeah, like no snow. No. Yukon, with a plane, you could fly to Tampa, see the Lightning, then fly home as folks stuck on I-4. So, funny story. I had a weather event that I flew... This is like 2012, probably 2013. There was an event in Tampa at the airport. So I flew to the airport. Photographer wanted to drive. Okay, took him 3 hours. After the event, I flew back to Orlando. Took him 4 hours from Tampa. He told me next time I'm putting the camera and the gear in that airplane. Like, he was so angry. He wasn't angry at me. He was just angry at I-4. But, like, that's the thing. Man, I-4. If I can avoid I-4, that alone is worth it. You know? All right. So you're asking about next weekend. Let's look at the models here. And for a reminder for those that have just joined us, we are doing a Tracking the Tropics today. We're doing a Tracking the Tropics today at 10 to discuss the end of hurricane season and kind of a bit of a review. All right, so here's the GFS little storm system kind of firing up across the deep south. That is this Saturday afternoon. There's that moisture around our area through Sunday, clearing out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Ooh, looks like nice weather. Some snow through the Smokies. That storm system Wednesday, Thursday of next week's looking a little less terrifying. All right, so next weekend, like high pressure, that looks like a warm pattern for us. A couple of coastal showers. And then Monday into Tuesday. Ooh, look at that. Tuesday the 12th. That's going to be a mess. That's like a snow. Oh, that's going to be a mess where there's like some freezing rain, some sleet. Oh, that is the worst kind of winter storm system. That's going to be Tuesday, the 12th of December. Like, that's the morning, midday. That's like midday. Oh, New England seeing sleet. That's what that orange color is sleet. That's gross. Amy says, my friend flew me over Orlando once, and I looked at the traffic like, hello, suckers. Yeah, yeah, you do. Yeah. There's that. Oh, man. Karen, I'm late to the conversation, but what sparked your interest in flying? My 7th grader is highly interested in learning to fly. His current knowledge doesn't expand beyond Microsoft Flight Simulator. What's a good place to start looking for lessons if and when he's old enough? Always looking for personal recommendations. So I would say, the first thing to do is a discovery flight, Karen, and do a discovery flight at a local flight school. I am involved with the Orlando Sanford Flying Club over at the Sanford Airport, but there's a lot of good flight schools. But a discovery flight is your first step. Go take a discovery flight. Y'all can get in and they'll let him take the reins and get a feel for it. That's the first step. Do that, and then from there, but a discovery flight's the first step. And you can 16, 17 years old is the youngest time frame. So, if you drive a car, you can fly an airplane. And I've got friends that soloed in an airplane before they got their driver's license. Yeah. All right. So that's gross. Let's see what else. Anything further? High pressure building in. Yeah. Ugh. That's a mess. Let's go beyond this. Let me set up the BSR here. We haven't looked at the BSR in a minute, just to kind of key in on what could be coming. Come down the pike. So, high pressure, little storm system south of us. Let me just... All right, so that's that. Let's roll forward. Nice little cold front moving through. That lines up with the GFS perfectly. That's like December 6th, 7th, so that lines up perfectly. That lines up perfectly with a with a storm system and a decent little cold front. Like the 9th and 10th. It looks like a nice, like the 9th and 10th looks like a nice elongated stretch of cooler temperatures too, frankly. That's another cold front moving in. Around December 12th, 13th, 14th, a little cold front. That's an interesting, that's almost like a severe weather type pattern there. Like the 16th, 17th of December. Could get like a storm pattern. And then if we wanted to go beyond that... Storm. That's a decent little storm. Ooh, that's an interesting little stormy feature. That's December 19th, 20th, 21st, a little storm system, then turning cooler, high pressure building in afterward. Interesting here. So this is like Christmas Eve. Looks like we'll be turning milder for Christmas Eve. Yeah, it looks like we'll be turning milder for Christmas Eve, but there's going to be a couple of storm systems around. But turning milder for Christmas Eve. That looks like an onshore flow for Christmas Eve. Yeah, like this is Christmas here. Looks like coastal showers for Christmas Eve, comfortable temperatures. That's kind of what we're indicating right now using the BSR. So that's one of the techniques that we use to try and look long range. It's guidance, not gospel. It's kind of like computer models, that sort of thing. You know? The mojitos out for Santa. Cindy says, so not looking for a repeat of last Christmas where we were highs in the upper 30s and lower 40s. Yeah, that was chilly. Mickey, have we had our first recycle yet? I think so. Jeremy and I were chatting about this yesterday. I think we might have. So we're going to be talking all about that today at 10 on our Tracking the Tropics. So that is something you don't want to miss for sure. All right. Any other questions? Otherwise, let's eyeball here. See what's doing. Getting warmer these next couple of days. Highs in the mid-80s on Sunday, and then we start to trend back down a little bit into early next week. And any questions, comments, concerns? Otherwise, I've got a bunch of graphics I need to get ready for 10 o'clock today. So I'll probably let you go a couple minutes early. I'm like a good teacher. I'm like your favorite teacher. I'm like, we'll dismiss a few minutes early. It's okay. Bruce says, no milk and cookies for this Santa. I want pizza and beer. Hell yes. Yes, Tracking the Tropics today. Jeremy and I are going to recap the season, look at forecast data, yada, 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 yada. Yeah, absolutely. What is that icon on Saturday for? That is the OUC Orlando Half Marathon. So, yeah, that's what that's for. Extended coverage on WESH 2 News Sunrise. Just got an email this morning, which basically was, because Kellyanne's working as well. I'm in the studio, Kellyanne's out in the field, and they're like, all right, we're going to need to figure out what Kellyanne's doing in the field and what Burris is doing in the studio. And I'm just like, I don't care, Kellyanne. What do you want to do? And I'll just do the rest. Yep. But we like this class. Don't want early dismiss. I got you. I got you, boo. I know, Cindy, but I gotta. Listen, I'm not saying I'm going to dismiss you too early, but I've got graphics to build. Like, where did we end up compared to our forecast, compared to Colorado State, yada, yada, yada. Actually, if I'm honest, most of the stuff I'm just going to go scrape off of Jeremy's computer in Savannah. The nice thing is any graphic that I scrape off of a computer in the company, it automatically rebrands to WESH when I bring it to my company. But what's even cooler is I can automatically apply branding to the top left. So, for example, if I wanted to make anything, I can make anything. So, KCCI in Des Moines, Idaho. If I wanted to make our tower cam, a KCCI tower cam, boom, there it is. I can rebrand anything I want to anything I want. West Palm Beach, Doyisen, up in Milwaukee, boom, Milwaukee. You want our day planner to look like Milwaukee? Boom, there it is. That's the fun of having the corporate reins. I can play around with that. So anyway, there's that. I dare you to riz up Kelly. I haven't even seen her today. Yukon says, I will probably miss Tracking the Tropics. I understand. It's okay. All right, listen, go have lunch or breakfast or whatever, and we'll get Tracking the Tropics done. Sound good? Sound good. All right, listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you all for hanging out. Take care. Bye, y'all. See you at 10.